trees are among the most fascinating and diverse living entities on the planet. For thousands of years, humans have been fascinated by how they communicate, how they develop over generations, and how they adapt to some of the toughest settings on the planet. Trees come in a variety of shapes and sizes, with some having amazing, interesting facts that inspire us. Let's take a look at the world's oldest, tallest, and largest trees. These are the legends of the tree world, whether measured by age, height, volume, or diameter. And yes, even many of them still have the potential to grow. Tallest trees in the world. Number 1, the tallest tree in the world, the Hyperion. The Hyperion, a coastal redwood, is the world's tallest tree and can be found in the center of Redwood National Park, California. It shouldn't come as a surprise that redwoods are among the planet's tallest and oldest trees. They have been there for 200 million years, since the Jurassic period. So how tall is the world's tallest tree? The Hyperion towers 379.1 feet high. It was discovered in 2006 by 2 naturalists and confirmed by redwood expert Stephen Silett. It has been growing quietly for an estimated 700 to 800 years. The National Park Service has prohibited recreational hikers, climbers, and tree fans from accessing this tree, and violators face a hefty $5,000 punishment. Park rangers say that from the ground, the tree doesn't really stand out, because you can only see the first 150 feet, but the curiosity is understandable. Just a few hundred feet away from this giant is a clear cut from the 1970s. It implies that before the Carter administration designated the area as a national park, Hyperion was only a few weeks away from being destroyed by deforestation. Number 2, the tallest tree in Asia, the Monara. Standing 331 feet tall, the Monara, a yellow Meranti, is the world's tallest known tropical tree. The Monara, which means tower in Malay, is located in Sabah, a Malaysian state on the island of Borneo. The Monara's near-perfect symmetry permits its trunk to grow straight into the air, contributing to its impressive height. The yellow Meranti species is critically endangered owing to overharvesting, but thanks to preservation measures and the development of the Danam Valley Conservation Area, these awe-inspiring monoliths can continue to exist. Some species protected by the tree include the endangered orangutan, clouded leopard, and forest elephants. Number 3, the world's tallest eucalyptus, the Centurion. The Centurion, the world's largest individual mountain ash tree, is an excellent candidate for the title of the luckiest tree. The Centurion stands 330 feet tall in Tasmania, Australia. The name Centurion derives from the fact that it was the 100th tall tree recorded by an aerial laser mapping procedure. It holds multiple world records, including as the tallest flowering plant and the tallest hardwood tree. Centurion almost survived a fire in 2019 that destroyed much of the surrounding foliage but left it standing, slightly touched. As Centurion keeps expanding, its best years are yet ahead of it. Who knows? Maybe it may come in higher on a list in the future. So, the natural world is full of giants who tower over us, reminding us of the enormous diversity and scale of life on Earth. These botanical behemoths, ranging from centuries-old trees to sprawling plants that cover enormous areas, are truly natural wonders. Let us take a deeper look at some of Earth's biggest trees and plants. Yes, you heard it correctly. After talking about the tallest trees in the world, let's now talk about the biggest trees in the world. Number 4, the biggest tree in the world, General Sherman. The world's largest tree is a giant sequoia found in Sequoia National Park. It is the world's largest single tree in terms of volume, measuring 52,500 cubic feet. This gigantic sequoia, also known as General Sherman, has the ideal dimensions of height, width, and age. When you see this gigantic sequoia, you will experience a dominating sense of excitement and emotion because some of its branches are greater than those of individual trees in other woods and parks. General Sherman and other giant sequoia trees are threatened by forest fires that grow in size and intensity every year. To help protect these giants, rangers wrap the first 10 to 15 feet of their base with protective foil, which decreases the possibility of flames igniting nearby. Number 5, the stoutest trunk in the world, Arbol del Tule. While several of the world's largest tree species are located in California, Árbol del Tule made this list because it has the stoutest trunk in the world. Its Nahuatl moniker, Ahuehuete, which means Old Man of the Water, clearly reflects its 1,400-year history. Árbol del Tule, a Montezuma cypress, has a diameter of 30.8 feet despite its height of only 116 feet. The local Mix people believe that this tree took root from the walking stick of a god. Number 6. The world's largest canopy, Thimama Maramanu. According to Hindu traditions, this tree arose from a spot where a widow named Thimama threw herself upon her late husband's funeral pyre. Thimama Marimanu, an extremely large banyan tree, is primarily visible from above. It features the world's largest tree canopy, covering 4,721 acres. This astonishing expansion is only possible thanks to the efforts of the local forest department, which works to support its young roots, reinforce its larger roots, and water the tree via a specially engineered underground pipe system. Want to know about the older tree in the world? Number 7. The oldest tree in the world, the Methuselah tree. Methuselah is a 4,854-year-old Great Basin bristlecone pine. Its specific site is kept secret for safety reasons, but it is somewhere in the appropriately called Methuselah Grove in the White Mountains of Eastern California. Methuselah and other bristlecone pines may live for so long due to numerous biological adaptations to their hard environment in the high-altitude desert regions of the southeast United States. They thrive in soils where other trees struggle to grow. Their wood is extremely dense and full of resin, and they can lose up to 90% of their bark and still survive. With these adaptations, it's no surprise Methuselah is listed as the oldest living tree. Finally, we hope you learned something new about the world's tallest, oldest, and largest trees. Nature is truly unpredictable, as evidenced by the diverse range of trees on this list. Many of these trees maintain their native ecosystems and have significance in myths and legends. Plant trees today if you want to contribute to the tallest, oldest, and largest trees of the future.